What's good? I hope that you're well. I hope that you're keeping safe that side. Hey, first of all, like my week of trading has been going quite well. I hope that you had a nice week of trading as well. If you took your W, congrats. If you took your actual lesson, congrats as well. We don't look at our actual losses as losses, we look at it as lessons. Okay, so let's get back into this. So for this actual week, we moved with plan B, and I'm gonna show you how you could have caught a few pups like here and there. Okay, so as you can remember, we had our actual trend line out like this. We copy and cloned it and placed it on our highs over there. Bang. you know um and if I can go on my actual daily time frame, you can see that we have, you know we just continue the rally towards the upside. And as previous mentioned in the actual, in the previous video, I said that, if our 4 hourly time frame is gonna remain bullish, what's gonna happen to our actual daily time frame? We just gonna shift towards the upside, and that was exactly what happened on this baby. So we had out this actual, if you can remember, we had out this actual trend line over here as well, where we were basically expecting price. If I can just take away this over here, this candle over there, where we were expecting like a little retest, to take price towards the downside. But we are not predictive traders, we are reactive traders. So let's get back into it. Let me just remove this trend line over here. Bang. And we also had like a little trend line out like over here as well. So if I can go on my actual 4 hourly time frame, right? If I can go on my 4 hourly time frame, bang, bang. If I can just make this one like a little, smaller like that. Let's make it more smaller. We can just go like this, bang. Okay, where we had our respects, that first, second, third respect. So I woke up, when we already broke, we broke the actual trend line, right? We already broke the trend line. So this was the time when I actually woke up. So I was like, okay, cool. We're breaking out of this actual trend line. Where can we potentially go? So I had like a horizontal line over here, on this actual area of resistance over there where we can take price. I also went on my actual, on the weekly time frame. Can you see this actual lows which we have printed out? Low, higher low, higher low over there. On a highs, high, higher high over there. Now you can get yourself an actual, our Fibonacci. We can get our Fibonacci out from our low to our high. And can you see, like over here, we haven't retested that region just of yet. So we can put an actual, a horizontal line on that region over there as well. Going back on my actual 4 hourly time frame, let's just make this a lovely psychological round number, like 250, bang, 15 to 50, bang, and that could have been your, your second target. Now going on our actual lower time frame, on our 15-minute time frame, where we actually have our entries. I saw that, okay, cool, we are still bullish in structure. We still bull in structure. Low, higher low, higher low, high, higher high, higher high, right? We still bullish in structure. Now if I can just zoom this in a bit, I can just zoom it in like that, bang. I was like, okay, cool. Then I saw like this, consolidation happening over here. Now with me seeing a consolidation, I'm gonna box out this region. I'm gonna box out this region. Bang. I'm gonna box out this region. So what will I be waiting for? Right? What will Diego be waiting for? I'll wait for the break, retest, to take price back inside this actual trend line, knowing that my 4 hourly broke out of this trend line. We are in need of the correction, to take price towards the upside. right? So I'm gonna wait for the break, retest to take price towards the downside. Bang. And bang, we have our actual break out of our consolidation region. Now, what do we wait for? We wait for our trend line. Where will we take price? Can you see this region over here? This region is also lining up, as an area where price can potentially go. Can you see we breach above this actual area of resistance over here? We haven't came back for a proper retest just of yet. We also do have this actual 4-hourly time frame. We know that we have a break. We wait for the retest to take price towards the upside, right? So we patiently waiting. We waiting. Bang. Off the retest, you short. Off the retest, you short. Where you taking price? Back inside this actual region over there. Bang, you in profits. You almost smack. Be patient. We're letting price play out. Bang. There, your target has been smacked. Bang. Now, with your target being smacked, immediately you long. You either long from this, the touch of this 4-hourly trend line, or you went long of this actual, lovely hammer candle which we have over there, right? You already have your your extension. You have your extension targets, or your targets in general, where you want to take price, knowing that this is my 4-hourly area of resistance. This is our weekly 61.8 region where we can take price. You long over here or over there, right? Bang, you in profits, and then 1530 came, and 1530 just rally towards the upside. You smacked your first target. Your first target is smacked. Second target has been smacked as well. Now, you out of this actual market. You're out of the market. Your target has been smacked, right? You wait for movements to present itself for you, to come back inside the market, to trade further on. Now, when price was like over here, bang, when price was over here, I saw that, okay, cool, same thing presented itself like earlier. I boxed out this actual region, like that. Bang, this is my actual area of consolidation. This is this region over here. Can you see? Bang, bang, bang. We played around inside that region, but let me just box out this whole area. So what are we waiting for? We're waiting for an actual break. Bang, retest for the dip towards the downside, right? Can you see this region over here? Bang. And this could have been an actual region where you can take price, as your actual target when we have the break retest, to take price towards the downside. And then this happened. Bang, we had our actual break. Now what do we wait for? We warming up our hands, take price towards the outside, for the actual retest to take price towards downside. Now, then this happened. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, and we just rallied towards the downside. Now, what I did was, I got like a little trend line out like this. Got out like a little trend line out like that. Bang. And I went on my actual 5 minute. Now, no, like a trend line. We don't just trade off an actual trend line. You don't just look at a trend line, like a tap inside the trend line, you go long, short. No. You also need to take into consideration, what's my higher time frame telling me? You need to take into consideration, where's my areas of support? Where's my areas of resistance? What is market structure telling me? Okay, so now I saw that, okay, on our actual 15 minute, we do have our low respects over here. We have our low respects over here, as you can see, once, twice, thrice, for the fourth time. I went on my actual 5-minute, with me knowing that if my 5-minute changes structure from bearish to bullish, what will happen on my 15-minute? The 15-minute will move towards the upside, right? The same thing as previously mentioned. If our 4-hourly remains bullish, what's going to happen to our actual daily time frame? The daily time frame is going to move towards the upside, right? So I identified market structure. Can you see we have this high, we have this actual lower high, and we have a lower high over there. We have an actual low, lower low, lower low over there. Clear indication that we are bearish in structure. Now, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a change in structure to tell us, we can look for upside potential. Where will our targets be? Over here, inside this actual area of resistance. Why that area of resistance? We had consolidation happening over there. We broke out of the region. We haven't came back for the retest, and we need to come back for the retest. So that area is serving as an actual magnet for price to go back into. Okay, so now we're waiting for price to change its structure. We are waiting. Bang. Now, can you see that we just changed the actual structure? High, lower high, higher high. Now, with the market giving us an actual higher high, what do we wait for? We wait for the actual, higher low to take price towards the upside. Now, you box out this region over here. You box out this region. With a tap in it, you go long. With a tap in it, you go long on this baby. We're patiently waiting, and bang, we're tapping inside this region. You are long on Nasdaq. Bang, you had like a little drawdown. Can you see that we tap inside this actual trend line, and we just shift towards the upside? Bang, you're in profits, you're in deeper profits, and bang, we came towards the downside once again. Now, can you see that we have an actual low? We came back down, and we have created an equal low over there, knowing that our structure, we're still bullish in structure. Sorry for that. We're still bullish in structure. Now, when it comes to an actual double top formation, double bottom formation, there's certain things, that we have to take into consideration first. With us knowing that this market is still, bullish, we have this high, and this whole actual area serve as an actual higher high over there. Now, what will we be waiting for? We'll be waiting for some sort of candlestick confirmation to tell us that, hey, this actual this W formation is now is valid. Bang, inside bar, bullish inside bar. Can you see that this candle over here is inside this previous area? Bang, bullish inside bar. There, you went long once again. You went long. Where's your targets? Back inside that actual area of resistance. And bang, you being patient, and your target has been smacked. Bang, you out of this actual market. Your target has been smacked. Bang. Now, when price was somewhere over here, when price was can I just remove all this noise? Bang. And price was over here. Yeah, price was over here. It's like over here. And price was over there, right? I had my actual areas of, resistance thrown out. I had my actual area of support thrown out over here as well. Like that. I got myself an actual trend line. Out like this. Where I just extended it into the actual near future, in the future. And I scaled down on my actual lower time frames as well. I saw that, hey, what is this? We are creating some sort of an upwards movement. I went on my actual 5 minute, and clearly I could see this actual, the higher lows which the market has printed for us over there. Bang. So you could have gotten out your trend line like this. You playing around. You see that we have a break. I have like a break. If I can just like adjust this like that. You short with the actual tap inside this actual trend line. You short, and you see we have a proper correction. You're in low drawdown. And you are shorting this baby. Bang. I can just go on my actual 15 minutes so just so I can have it cleaner. Bang. You short already. You short this baby. Bang. And boom, you have this actual break out of this actual trend line over here. And I just like adjust this like that. Yeah, we had it like this. I go on my 30-minute. Yeah, I like that. On my 15-minute, right? Boom, the tap into it, short. Where are we taking price? We're taking price back to this actual, area of support over there. Mainly because on our actual 4 hourly, can you see on our actual 4 hourly, we've created this actual higher high over there, so we are expecting price to rally to the downside, to come create that actual higher low to take price back towards the upside, right? But me, Diego Yankees, I am comfortable with taking price to this region. So I was waiting for price to break this region and then give another candle, as confirmation that we are respecting this actual area of support, now turn as resistance. Then I will wait for a retest to take price towards the downside. So my target was back inside this actual area of support over there, and there you just being patient, and bang, target has been smacked. Bang, your target is smacked. Now can you see with this actual trend line which we have over here on our actual on our 1 hourly time frame, can you see that we have our respects beautifully? First, second, third, we broke out of it. Have we came back for the retest just of yet? No, we haven't came back for the retest just of yet. So what do you wait for? You wait for the retest, and with a tap into this trend line, you short this baby once again back inside this actual area of support over here. Okay. Bang. You with a tap inside this region, you went short. With your target being over here, which has been, smacked. It has been murdered. So now I was like, okay, cool. Let me just remove this over here. Let me just remove that. So I was like, okay, cool. We're having our actual break out of this region. So let's wait for another candle, to give us like the confirmation that we are now respecting this actual, area over here. Now turn as resistance, wait for the actual retest to take price towards the downside. Now, and then this just happened. Bang, price just threw itself back towards the upside, and I was like, dang. So let me just remove that. So I looked at this whole region over here as my new area of support. This whole region I looked at as my new area of support, but I don't want to make it look so messy, so let me just take the tip of that actual wick over there, right? So now I'm like, okay, cool, what can happen next? I went to my 2 hourly. I saw that, okay, cool, we had like this wick thrown towards the downside, and sellers pushing price towards the downside, and our buyers just push price back up. What is going on? Is there something indicating to me that we can take price towards the upside? So I was like, okay, cool, I see that this market is printing actual lower highs over here, bang, and lower lows for us over here, giving us a clean indication that, hey, we're bearish in structure, come on. And so I was like, okay, cool, let me get out an actual trend line. Got myself an actual trend line out like that, bang. Place it on my highs like that, and I got out like this trend line over here as well. I saw that we have like little respects. You see that? So that we have like little respects. So hey, could we have like an actual, some sort of a flag, pushing price towards the upside, and we'll just shift, further upwards. So I was like, okay, let's wait and see what price is going to present, right? So boom. Can you see that we tap? We're still inside this actual region over here. We're still inside that region. We tap, and this happened. And I was like, hey, could this be an actual double bottom formation over here? Could this be a double bottom formation? Hey, we're just gonna have to, wait and see. Bang. We push price towards the upside, just looking at structure alone. High, lower high, to market giving us a what? And higher high. Okay, now with knowing the with knowing the psychology of an actual double bottom formation, if we have our actual double bottom like this, we push price towards the upside, creating that higher high. We wait for price to come back, inside the actual neckline to take price towards the upside. Now, you box out this region over here. You box this region for yourself. Bang. You just remove that. You box out that region. Now, we're waiting, and with the tap inside this region, you are long. You long. Bang. Can you see we have the touch? First, second, we came back for the third. Bang. We tap inside this actual region. You long. With the tap, you went long. Okay. Bang. Where would your actual target be? Before we actually do this, where can your actual target be? At the high of your trend line. Now, this is something you can go back test. When you draw out an actual trend line, whether it is an ascending or descending trend line. If you take it like from your actual lows, for downwards movement, price tend to come back at that actual low of that trend line. Inside of the, in this actual example which we have over here, we have a descending trend line, to take price towards the upside. So if we're going to break this trend line, where will price, potentially go? Back to the high of this actual trend line. If we had a ascending trend line like this, ascending trend line like that, bang, and we have a break, we wait for the retest, and price will tend to come back at this actual low over there, right? So your target is in this area of resistance, and your your target has been smacked, bang. And after that, it was just a chill day. Okay, so I hope that you took away something out of this actual little breakdown, which we just had over right now, and if you take an L, if you take a lesson, look at it as a lesson. You look at it as you paying the market for an actual lesson. That's why you need to go back. You need to journal your trades down, journal each and every trade that you have, so that you can go back and see where you went wrong. So in the future, if that actual opportunity presents itself, you will know how to be reactive on that actual opportunity. And this is basically for the newbies. I consider myself as a newbie as well, because I've been in the market for about a year and a half, and all I can say is just keep on pushing. I know there's so many people out there, you're just giving up too early. Don't give up. Keep on pushing. keep on pushing. Stop looking at what is this person is making, what this person made on social media. Stop looking at this one's lifestyle. Stop looking at this. Stop looking at that. Start looking at yourself. Start seeing. You have to say that this thing is real. This thing is real. With you taking that actual losses, or lessons, you are building yourself into a better trader afterwards if you're gonna go back and correctify your actual mistake. If you take an actual W, hey, I know that many of you have realized that this is not how certain people like present this thing like on social media or whatsoever. You have to start from the bottom. You can't just come inside this market and then you expect that you're gonna make this much 100,000 and no, you need to realize that this thing is real. You have to start from the very bottom and don't give up. Keep on pushing. Even if you have like a week of lessons, a month of lessons, 2 months of lessons, keep on pushing, because I know that you will eventually get this right. Okay, so I hope that you've prepped yourself for this up and coming week, and I hope that you're gonna have a lovely week, profitable week, even if it is a week of lessons. I hope that you're gonna have to learn your actual, I hope that you're learning out of your actual lessons. Okay, just a quick one from my side. Can you see from this actual descending trend line which we have over here, can you see that we had like a slight retest over there, but can you see this actual area of, if I can just remove this trend line over here, can you see like this area over here haven't been retested just off yet? Can you see that our actual, this is our 4 hourly time frame. Can you see our 4 hourly time frame gave us like some sort of an actual W formation? So can we see price pull back inside this actual neckline for potential move towards the upside? That's a high possibility of what can potentially happen. Okay, that is it from my side. That was just a little breakdown on NASDAQ. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I hope and wish you a lovely week forward. Let's get it.